What is up, guys? I am back, and if you have been following the channel, you will have noticed I took a break for about a year. I posted in the community tab with my reason, so if you're interested, you can check that out. But no, I do appreciate all of your support and comments. Today, we are back with another video in our alt series where we test out all the monsters in RuneScape to see how much money they make. We originally started with making a Slayer alt, then making a Slayer alt monster money-making series, and now have expanded to all monsters in game. We have done quite a few videos in each of those series, so if you are interested, feel free to check any of those out in the description. I am also making the Slayer alt into a Rune Dragon alt, so feel free to check out that series as well. As always, the way I choose what monster to test out is based entirely off of what you all vote for in the poll on the community section of my channel. In the last poll, you all voted for Mithril Dragons, so that is what we will be testing today. If you want to vote on the next monster I do, click the link in the description to vote and also leave a comment on this video with what monster you want to see next. Now normally I use my alt account whenever possible, but since Mithril Dragons require high melee stats to kill effectively and the use of the Dragon Hunter lance, I've decided to use my main account. Now it is still an alt account because I will be playing on two accounts at once as always. Keep in mind, if I did not use my main, the profit would be very small per hour. My main stats are 96 attack, 99 strength, 93 defense, 95 range, 70 prayer, which we will need to protect from magic, and we will be using piety, so I recommend 70 prayer if you can, and 86 magic and 99 hit points. The gear I will be using is the Helm of Natus Knot, the Fire Cape, Amulet of Torture, Unholy Blessing, Dragon Hunter Lance, which greatly increases your hits on dragons, so I highly recommend using if you can, Bandos Chestplate and Tassets, the Dragon Defender, Barrow's Gloves, Primordial Boots, and the Berserker Ring Imbued. You could downgrade some of these if needed, or upgrade them if you can, but this is what I will be using. The inventory will be 2 Divine Super Combat Potions, an Extended Super Anti-Fire Potion, 2 Dose, 4 Prayer Potions, a Rune Pouch with Teleport House Runes because I do have an Ornate Pool and a Jewelry Box in my house, and we will need to go to Barbarian Outpost in between trips, and the rest of the inventory is Sharks. If you can't use your player-owned house for a jewelry box or an ornate pool, just use a games necklace instead and you'll have to re-gear and re-eat in between trips. Now I will show you how to get there. Alright, we're now ready to go to the Mithril Dragons. So the way you get there is you can either use a games necklace if you have one on, but I'm just going to use my house because I do have it in there, but keep in mind you can definitely use a games necklace because we are going to the Barbarian Outpost. So I'm going to use my jewelry box. I'm going to go click the teleport method. And this is how I will be restoring everything and banking in between trips. I'm going to click the Barbarian Outpost. That's where you're going to go. And then keep in mind, you have to do the fire making section where you use an oak log and a bow and make a fire with the Barbarian training, which is kind of in the southern area. If you look on the map, it's kind of down there by those lower fishing spots on the left. But that's how you unlock the Ancient Cavern. You can just look it up on the wiki if you'd like, and then you just dive into this whirlpool. So again, you need to unlock the Ancient Cavern in order to go to this area. So it's as easy as that. You just run down south from the Barbarian Outpost, and you jump into the whirlpool. It takes quite a little bit of time just to load. Once you get here, you're going to go ahead and look over there. That is where the Mithril Dragons are. You're going to climb down these stairs, pray from magic. Should have already done that. Whoops, gotta switch that. Pray from magic, and then run to these stairs over here. This is where these dragons will actually be. So you want to make sure to have stab on, drink your potions, drink your extended anti-fire, and then use piety and start attacking the dragons. I'll go ahead and set my timer here to make sure that I get our 3 hours. And this is all I'm going to be doing. So in between trips, I'll go ahead and bank, and I'll put all my items into the bank and bring back a new set of everything. If you are on a Slayer task, I believe you get the Mithril bars noted, but since we're not on a Slayer task, we will not be getting them noted. So we will not be picking up the Mithril bars because they will not be worth the money for us. We're going to pick up the Dragon Bones. Hopefully we get some of the more expensive drops, which are on screen right now. And if not, we'll just keep picking up the bones and everything else that we see. And eventually, I'll come back when we first bank to kind of show you what an inventory looks like and how many kills we got. And then I will continue on with the video. Also, there is a better spot with 3 dragons over here. You just simply walk over a little west or left from those stairs. Instead of using those 2 over there, I would recommend using these 3 like I have switched to. I just finished the first inventory. I actually almost died because I ran out of prayer potions and my extended anti-fire stopped. So I'm going to go ahead and bring more of those doses this next inventory. But anyways, it's been about 12 minutes and so far this is what we have gotten in one inventory. I think I'll actually bring one more prayer potion and maybe one less combat potion so I can use my inventory space a little bit better. And then bring a full extended anti-fire, super extended anti-fire, whatever it's called, just so it lasts a little bit longer. But so far we made 121,000 GP. We made this in about 12 minutes, so not too bad. We'll continue to do this. Banking, we're going to use the Ornate Pool, then we're going to go ahead and teleport. We'll probably just teleport to the outpost instead of using multiple teleports, just because that is a bank that's pretty close as well. So we'll re-gear, and then we'll go back, and we'll continue, and I'll probably be back when we're done with the first hour. Alright, I just got these chewed bones, and I'm like 90% sure you can use those on this area. I don't know what it's called, but I swear it's by some water or something. But anyways, you can use it on there, and you have a chance of getting, I think, the Dragon Full Helm. So hopefully that turns into the Dragon Full Helm. That would be awesome. That would definitely boost our profits. About 40 minutes in, and we just got our second set of chewed bones. We were at just about an hour. We just passed an hour. So far, if we check our loot tracker, we have made 545k. Now take away around 100-ish k from those mithril bars, because we haven't picked up that many, and they're worth about 120k or so. We probably are making around 440, 450k an hour right now. So that's actually pretty good. That's not horrible. Keep in mind we are using supplies, so we'll continue this on and see where we get. Just got our third chewed bones. Okay, we were just getting a new inventory. We're almost at 2 hours, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the loot now because I probably can't get a kill between the next 2 minutes. Right now, the loot tracker says 1.17 million GP. I did get an ancient page. I'm not really sure what the ancient pages do, so if you do know, please let me know in the comments. So with 1.17 mil in 2 hours, we're making close to 600k an hour, but keep in mind we're using supplies. And keep in mind, we're missing some of those mithril bars, so we're probably making somewhere around 450k. I'll go ahead and finish out the last hour, and then we can finally see how much money do you make from an alt account at Mithril Dragons. Just got another set of chewed bones. I'd say we're going to get the Dragon Helm this video. Alright, we're at the 3 hour mark, almost. I'm going to go ahead and finish this last dragon, if I can survive. There's a couple sharks on the ground, but I'm out of prayer. I did, however, get 2 ancient pages in this run, and I also got another chewed bones, so I'm really hoping that we can get that Dragon Full Helm. After I get this kill, our 3 hours will be done. I'll go ahead and bank, and I'll figure out how to use these chewed bones, and then we'll see if we get the Dragon Full Helm. Hopefully we do, and then I'll go ahead and go to the GE, and we'll see how much loot we made in 3 hours of killing the Mithril Dragons on an alt account. So I'm here at the Pyre ships, which is how you make the ships, and you can try to get the Dragon Full Helm. You get other drops as well. The Dragon Full Helm, according to the wiki, is a 1 in 256 chance, so I have 5, so I'm hoping that we can get the Dragon Full Helm. That would be pretty cool. Let's go ahead and use the first one. You should begin constructing by using the logs. Okay, so you got to use the logs on it first. I just got some oak logs. I'm pretty sure you can use any logs, so hopefully that doesn't change the chances. So I went ahead and sped this up. Unfortunately, we used all 5 chewed bones, and the 1 in 256 chance, we did not get the Dragon Full Helm with those odds. We did, however, get a couple potions and some death runes, so I'm glad I tried it, but I would have rather obviously gotten the Dragon Full Helm. But now we'll go ahead and go to the GE and we'll see how much money we made in 3 hours. I've gathered all of the loot we got from our 3 hours at the Mithril Dragons. Now let's see how much we made. We made 1,354,641 GP. Let's go ahead and round that to 1,355,000 GP in 3 hours. Looking at the loot tracker, we did miss out on quite a bit of loot, but that was mostly from the mithril bars that we did not waste our time picking up. If we take away our cost of supplies, which is right around 600k GP, we made a total profit of 755k, which divided by 3 is 251,666,000 GP per hour. Now this is obviously not very good at all, especially when you put into consideration you need high level stats and good gear just to achieve that. If you're wanting to get chewed bones to try and get the Dragon Full Helm, then I suppose this will work for you, but otherwise not really worth it for an alt account. You'd be much better off killing Rune Dragons, Brutal Black Dragons, or even Green Dragons. This was decently AFK, and I did get 2 mining levels on my alt account while doing this, and also got some ancient pages as well from the cave. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and consider subscribing to see more, and go ahead and leave a like. Remember to leave a comment with what monster you want to see tested next, so I can include it in the next poll. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am happy to be back posting again. Stay tuned for my next video.